We have people that call and their needs are so varied and so great, we never really know what is going to happen in any given day. And there are times where the intake workers are just crying on the phone with the clients, and that's the difficult part of it. We have many love stories from people who we've been able to help, and they're very grateful.
The day I went to the eye doctor's appointment. I took my 2 daughters with me. My son didn't go with us that day. We went to the eye doctor, and on our way, my wheelchair was going very slow.
Well, it was the first night that Feed 'em Soup was doing a trial run for their meal, and one of their members came to me and said, "There's a lady at the front door who needs a wheelchair. Can you help?" So I went and met Christy and found out she needed a motorized wheelchair. The next morning I called Love Inc. and talked to Wayne, and he said, "Well, you won't believe this, but someone just brought a motorized chair in this week." And I said, "Well, that's really a God thing."
The clearinghouse is specifically here to help the people in the community that need that help. We have an executive director in charge of everything. We have a coordinator that helps the intake workers, and they are the ones that answer all the phones. They get very emotional sometimes, but we try to do the very best we can. We take about 20 minutes to get some information from them, and then the coordinator will step in and see if all the information that we need is there. Then from that point on, if we can go ahead and contact churches, the different ministries from the churches, and we can get what it is that they need.
The ministry began at Hillcrest when Love Inc. made it known that they needed some people to be moving furniture. Love Inc. discovered that there was a major need for donated furniture in the community for lower income people, and at the same time there was a large number of people willing to donate furniture. It's a great opportunity for us not only to be serving in the community, but that there's a fellowship just among the men themselves as they move. It's a way to spend time with one another.
As the furniture ministry was getting started, a bunch of us got together at church and talked about whether we'd like to do it. So the end result was a kitchen ministry. However, our church is really small, so we ended up having to rent a storage unit in order to actually do this. So we chose one which is right by the furniture ministry so that it would be easy to transport things back and forth between the units. So we were able to get shelving from the hospital and donations from what had been given to Love Inc., and that's how we got started. So what we do is every couple weeks or so, we come down on Saturday mornings, and everything that's been collected for the last couple of weeks, we sort it out, make a list of things that we're missing. The garage sale season, we go out and collect things at the garage sale, and sometimes we leave a business card behind so that if there's leftovers, we can come and get it after the garage sale.
When we made a delivery, I thought this was very interesting. One of the men that we delivered to just really wanted a couple of pots and pans to use in cooking. He said, "I like to cook," but he said, "I also have some dishes I can't use, and would you be willing to take them back?" So not only were we giving to him, but he was in turn giving back to us.
After I had been coming for a while on Wednesdays, I decided that I'd like to try out a Sunday service. And I went to a Sunday service, and I felt at home with them. And I had never really quite felt so comfortable in a church service before.
Well, I've been giving Christy and her kids rides to and from church on Wednesday nights since last fall. And so just in conversations in the car, the subject of baptism came up.
The day of our baptism, it was a very special day for us. The members of the church that stepped up and volunteered to be our sponsors. It was very emotional seeing all 3 of my children step up there to be baptized. It was a wonderful feeling.